I know how well you know Simone, obviously. What was your reaction when you heard the news today about her withdrawing?
Yeah, I mean, I feel so much love for her. She is such a hard worker, and I remember, being in the gym with her. We had so much fun, but there is just, this proves that she's human, and it's such a beautiful thing to see and read everyone's. I spoke to her coach Cecile. It's so nice for America to be behind her and she's having all the support, because it must be so much pressure, and she's the star of the team. I mean, there is always a camera in front of her. You could see that she's just, even when she's waiting for the events, there's a camera there. And I mean, it must be so hard, and she's such a strong woman. And I wish her family, her mum and dad, could be there, because I know she's very close to them, to give them a hug. And I know that all of America is definitely behind her.
Yeah, I mean, look, she's the greatest gymnast alive, period, end of discussion. Just as you said, just how she is under all this pressure, she's also this incredible competitor. And we know, and she's talked about having pushed through these things in the past. So what was just your initial reaction when you saw the news this morning? I mean, I was shocked. What did you just first react to?
I felt it was weird, because I couldn't believe it at first. But at the same time, I've never been to an Olympics, so I don't know. But, the pressure must be out of this world. And not only that, she's literally holding, all of America on her shoulders. It just proves you don't really know what's going on in the inside of a person sometimes, no matter how strong they look. She's a true sportsman. She was giving out the chalk to the other teammates. She was there. She was cheering them on. She didn't just leave. And, that's a true champion.
Now, you were involved in choreographing her floor routine, right? Can you explain all that?
Yeah, that was so much fun. I mean, even when we were when we danced together on Dancing with the Stars, we were like, oh, it would be so cool to to do a floor routine. And when she contacted me, she's like, hey, let's do it. So I flew in there. We had a lot of fun together.
And clarify for me, have we seen that yet, or will we see that if she continues and does the individuals?
We have seen the floor routine.
Okay.
She has performed it. She did great at it. I'm not too sure what her decision is going to be. I'm sure it's a hard one. No matter whatever she decides, I'm sure everyone's going to be behind her 100%. I definitely know I will. So I don't know if she will continue or she won't continue. It's truly up to her.
Have you talked to her at all?
We've messaged through social, because it's a little hard. And I know she's going through it a lot. And I'm sure she's trying to just kind of breathe. I know Cecile is there with her coach. That is acting as a mother. She's there by her side. You can see 24/7. I've spoken to her, and yeah, I hope whatever decision she makes, it's going to be for the right reason.
Because you've had, on some level, not Olympics, but on some level, this experience with her. What is she like as a competitor?
She's definitely, she's very in her head. You're right, she's a competitor. But with Dancing with the Stars, it's a lot different, because I tried to make it a fun experience for her. I remember, I'll never forget it when she said, smiling doesn't win you gold medals.
I was waiting for you to smile at some of the compliments. You didn't.
Smiling doesn't win you gold medals.
I remember you defended her when that smiling thing came into question on Dancing with the Stars. Why was that important for you to do that in that moment? What were you seeing that she needed?
I'm very protective with my partners no matter what happens. So whoever my partner is, that's it. There is no wrong. She can do no wrong. Judges stay away. I just want him to have a good time and enjoy this journey. So I get very protective. And I feel like I've known Simone for so many years. So like you said, when I saw it, I was you kind of want to be there to hug her and tell her it's going to be okay. She is a superstar. I don't know if there'll ever be someone as good as Simone, and that just proves so much pressure, and someone can really challenge them mentally.
For the person at home who maybe can't understand what it's
Right.
like to have all those eyes on you. How would you, in layman's terms, explain this pressure?
Oh gosh. You can't, I really can't explain it, but I know that like once you perform or once you do your thing, sometimes you go, wait, did I just do that? Like it's like almost a mental blank, because like what you're doing is just out of this world. And someone actually, this message kind of went viral on social media. Someone said something like, in every event, they should just put like a regular person into the competition. So it shows you like how difficult what these people are doing really is.
Because they make it look easy.
Right, definitely. And Simone is one person that just makes everything look absolutely easy. And it tells you something that, you know, she's going through something mentally when you're that good, and, something like that happens. And I think like, her mum and dad aren't there. That's a big thing. They've been to every Olympics, and this is the first time her family's not there. And I saw like a little thing where she was talking to them on TV. And that's a big thing too, when the family's not there, when you're used to something like that's always with you. But again, like, the winning so many gold medals and standing there again one more time, like literally with the whole world on your shoulders, it's hard. It must be like, I don't think anyone's ever gone through that. And, at such a young age of 24 to have all that on your shoulders must be like, it's proof what happens. So I hope, whatever decision she makes, if she does the next stage of the competition, it's definitely up to her, and she'll always make the right choice.
Another really inspirational aspect of Simone is, she is back in gymnastics and taking a stand after the abuse that so many of these incredible young gymnasts suffered. And for her to be out there, how much does that inspire you? And what do you think of her speaking about that openly and continuing to compete?
Yeah, I think, that's what she did is phenomenal. I think, I hope more people out there that have gone through anything like that need to open up, because like that's 100% not right. I think she's created herself a very incredible platform with talent backed up to be able to, talk about these things. And I hope she's inspired a lot of, boys, girls, young people out there that if they're going through something, you have to be aware of it and make sure that, everyone knows about it. It shouldn't happen.
Yes, 100%. So we will see what will happen with the incredible Simone Biles this week. Your fingers are crossed for her. What message do you have for her?
Just to keep being positive, and just the whole world loves you and is supporting you no matter what.